Good evening, Amplify fans. We're back for our final edition of Game Day Live for the year here at Inglewood Church of God. We've got the national championship coming up on Monday. I hope you're excited. We'll see what happens. We've had a lot of fun this month bringing you some of the best in-depth analysis on the current topics in the world. The major reason we are able to share week to week with you guys is because the incredible talents of my colleagues, Jay Billis and Dick Vitale. And Dick, I must say that your head's a little shinier than usual. You must have some knowledge for us tonight. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here each week to share with our students. We've got one more night of work. What do you say we get right to the action?
Absolutely, Reese. Tonight we're talking about one of the most exciting elements of all of professional sports, and it's never been more evident than on a big stage of college basketball. I'm talking about being a clutch performer. When I was at Duke, I was a clutch performer. Some kids have it, and some kids don't. But if it's something you can't find unless you're right in the middle of a battle.
No question, Jay. I can think right now of a few boys that have turned into men overnight in gyms across the nation. The Larry Birds, the Kevin Durants, and His Earnest himself, Michael Jordan.
That's funny, Dick. You didn't mention LeBron James. Do you think he might have done good since there's only 2 halves and not 4 quarters in the NCAA tournament? Anyways, we'll take a look at a clip of our student athletes from Amplify Student Ministries to find out their opinions on what it takes to be clutch.
Okay, my name's Nick Peeler. I'm 15 years old. Play football for McMinn Cherokees.
My name is Jacob Simak. I'm 17 and I run track for Tellico.
I'm Javen Simpson. I play baseball for Polk County. I'm 16 years old and a sophomore in high school.
My name's Jacob Murphy. I'm 15. I'm a freshman at McMinn and I play baseball and football.
My name's Dericio Borden. I'm a junior at McMinn Central and I play football and run track.
My name's Ben Jackson. I play football for McMinn Central. I'm a junior.
I'm a freshman at McMinn Central High School. I play baseball and football.
My name's Levi Holly. I go to McMinn Central. I'm a junior and I play football and basketball and I run track.
Reaching out and grabbing something like hanging off a cliff and you want to hold on to it for dear life. And you want to grab it, hold on to it.
When you have to be at your best, you're at your best and perform.
To battle through when you know you don't have anything left.
Definitely like ice in your veins or not being discouraged or worried about the other team or the crowd trying to go against you.
To me, a clutch player is that guy that always steps up to the challenge whenever his team needs him the most. In the most drastic times, he's always that guy that everybody looks upon that's going to do the right thing and make the best decisions.
I mean, they have to come in and do work, do what they're told, get the job done.
Somebody come in under pressure and they're not fazed by everything that's going on. They perform at their best.
Just got to be focused on it.
Ambition.
That will to win.
Ice in their veins and fearless.
You just gotta be fearless. I mean, you just gotta go in there and no one expects you to do the work. You just gotta get it done and just finish it off.
Somebody that has a lot of poise, and they come in, they're calm in the pocket, and nothing really bothers them.
He can't be a coward. He has to have no fear. He always has to be ready to step to the plate whenever his team needs him.
Sophomore year, I barely qualified for Optimus. You have to meet certain times to go there. So there's a lot of elite athletes, and I had to run hurdles, and so I had the slowest time there by quite a bit, and I was really nervous, like shaking, like didn't even want to run. But my coach made me relax and promised him that I'd at least win the race and just give it everything I had. And I had raced a few pretty good athletes, pretty good hurdlers, and I came out and just gave it all I had and won by a few inches.
It's definitely, it was a little league in baseball. We're going against this team named Carnes. They're up in Knoxville. They're a really good team, and my coach asked me to pitch, and I was a little worried about pitching against them because I know they had a few good hitters, but I got up there, and it was pretty easy from the start. I just had to get not worried and get over the nervousness, and then we got to the 5th inning because we only played 5 innings in Little League, and their middle of the lineup was coming up, and I just struck out the side, and we won the game, and we went on to the next game.
It was a Notre Dame game, second game of the season. We were down. It was the 4th quarter. We were on the 5-yard line, and we got in the huddle. It was pass play, and Reese came in there, and he said, "Just throw it to me, and I'll catch it." So we all lined down. whole time, I just looked at Reese. I knew he was going to catch it. So I said go. We dropped back. Looked at Reese the whole time, just threw it.
What was going through my mind then is at the start of the game, I saw this tiny little quarterback, and I was like, the entire game I was like, man, this dude can't cover me. We threw a pass, first quarter, caught it. It was around 30 yards, and they didn't throw it to me no more the rest of the game. And I just came over, I told Stone, I said, man, just run a pass play, make it the deepest one we got. I got in the huddle, I told Levi, I said, throw it as far as you can, no matter where it is, I'll catch it. I got off dude, him and another defender, and I saw that ball in the air. I ain't gonna lie, I got a little bit nervous, but as soon as it hit my hands, I knew I was gone. Well, to me, holding the record is a very fantastic thing, but all records are made to be broken. Everything, people are going to get better over the years. Every generation's going to become more athletic. And what we need to do next year is just try to break it again, make it where it's impossible for somebody to break it.
It means a lot to me. I mean, my whole life I planned on making a big pass, and I never thought it'd happen like that. I was real happy after that.
Now that you've seen a student's perspective on being clutch, do you have any thoughts on what it takes for someone to be able to rise above the crowds in a moment when their team needs them the most?
Focus, baby. Intensity. They've got to have cold blood in their veins and be ready to perform when the spotlight's on them.
You've hit the nail right on the head, Mr. Vitale. The scripture tells us about a man named Paul who in Philippians 3:12-14 tells us that although he had not obtained all of his goals, he continued to reach for them. That's what being clutch is all about. It's the ability to reach for something when fear causes you to stop or the odds are stacked against you.
Gentlemen, thanks for your input tonight, as always. Kyle and the adults at Amplify should have more great insight on the topic tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing which students choose to reach their highest goals and make the most of their moment in the spotlight. Just remember, though, if you have 3 quarters and need a 4th, LeBron James is not your man. As we leave you for the rest of the year, we'll see you next year, and I believe there are plenty of students who can obtain the label of clutch performer, and they're sitting in this room tonight. From Game Day Live, Jay Billis, Dick Vitale, I'm Reese Davis. We'll see you next year.
Twitter @JBillis.